In this video, we're going to look at equations of lines and learn how to find equations of lines using a point and a slope like this first example, and then I'll have an example with 2 points and then an example with perpendicular. So here in this first example it says find the equation of a line that passes through 1, 1 and has a slope of 2. So I'm going to start off using point slope form, which is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And I'm going to plug in all my values and I'm going to solve it and end up in slope-intercept form. So here we have y minus, and our y1 is equal to 1, the y value of the point given, and our slope they told us was 2, times x minus x1, which is the x value, and that's 1. And now I'm going to solve this for y. So I have y minus 1 is equal to 2x minus 2. And now I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So y is equal to 2x minus 1. So that's an example when we have 1 point and the slope already given to us. In this next example, we have find the equation of a line that passes through 3, 2 and negative 1, 1. And they didn't give us the slope, so we need to find that. So m is equal to y2 minus y1, so y2 is equal to 1, y1 is equal to 2, divided by x2, which is negative 1, minus x1, which is 3. So we end up with 1 minus 2 is negative 1, and negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. So we have two negatives, so our slope is 1/4. And now we're going to go through the same procedure that we did in the last problem. So we're going to start with y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. And in this situation, you can pick either point to plug into our point slope form. So I'm going to use negative 1 and 1 because 1's are easier to work with. So I have y minus 1 is equal to 1/4 x minus, and x1 is negative 1, so minus a negative 1. And now I'm going to solve for y. So y minus 1 is equal to 1/4 x, and now I have 1/4 times a positive 1, so plus 1/4. And now I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So my final answer ends up being y is equal to 1/4 x plus 5/4. In this last example, we want to write the equation of a line that goes through 3, 1 that is perpendicular to 5x minus 6y equals 4. And remember that if a line is perpendicular to another line, that their slopes are the negative reciprocal. So we're going to flip the fraction and then add a negative sign. So the first thing we want to do is find the slope of the function they gave us. So we have 5x minus 6y is equal to 4. And now I want to solve this for y and get it in slope-intercept form. So I have negative 6y is equal to 4 minus 5x. And now I'm going to divide all the terms by negative 6. So I get y is equal to negative 2/3 plus 5/6 x. So my slope here of this line is 5/6. So the slope of the line we're looking for here, m, we're going to take the reciprocal, so we're going to flip the fraction, and we're going to add a negative sign to it. And in the textbook, that is written like this: negative 1 over m1. So now that we found the slope of the line we're looking for, and we also were given a point, the point 3, 1, now we can use point slope form. So we have y minus y1, which is 1, is equal to m, negative 6/5, times x minus 3. And now I'm going to solve for y. Y minus 1 is equal to negative 6/5 x plus 18 over 5. And now I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So I get y is equal to negative 6/5 x plus 23 over 5. And that's how we find equations of linear lines.